All right. We are live. I'm live. Look at this. I'm live, everybody. It's Saturday and I'm live. Welcome to everybody that's on. I'm going to wait a little bit to try to give everyone or some more people time to come on. Um, let's see. I'll just rattle off some names. I think we got Dulcina, Wani, Deb. What is that? Jubenville, Jean. I don't know. Cy, Lady J, a lot of names. I can't read them all. I'll be here. Kenneth, Rachel. I don't want to skip anyone. Kathy, Debbie. There's a lot of people coming on. Welcome to all of you. Look at that electronic medium. Judy's here. Very cool. This is great. I love Bianca. Very cool. Natalie. I'm seeing a bunch of names. Some I know, some I don't know. I welcome you all on. The last time I went live on here was a couple months ago, and we had a couple hundred people on. I'm going to try to answer as many questions as I can. I'm doing a giveaway, and there's some really cool things that I'm going to be giving away. So if you want to enter the giveaway, you need to go and subscribe to my mailing list on hopeparanormal.com. Even if you have already subscribed to the mailing list, I think you can do it again and I'll see your name. So I'm going to look at all the submissions from 4 p.m. on. So if anyone wants to, I'm going to be giving away some really cool things. Some of them I can do on the live. Some of them I'll have to kind of contact you after because I need to do the little random. I need to put all the names, emails into a little random thing. Is there a fee to subscribe? No, there's no fee. It's free to enter to the giveaway. I'm not charging anyone to enter the giveaway. I'm going to be, I'm going to be giving away some beta trials to the H.O.P.E Spirit Box Pro. That's huge, right? So we got the free app on iOS and Android, and that's there for you guys. It's a free app that I designed. But before that app came on the devices, there was the online version. That was the first version. That was what I let everyone try for months before there were ever apps on the phone with this whole thing. So it's really great. And that's what I've been using in all my videos in the last 5 or 6 videos, because I don't need to use my box as much anymore. I mean, the need for a physical spirit box is disappearing, and everyone is going to have, as far as I'm concerned, the absolute best tool for ITC if they want it. And so I'm going to talk about that for a second. I'm going to answer some questions too. So just kind of, hey, Disa, I see Disa, the member, got some members here, got some patrons here, got subscribers here. It's really great. So let me just talk about the H.O.P.E Spirit Box, Pro. Again, enter the giveaway for free. Go to, subscribe to the email list on the website. But this is an online program. Okay. This is not going to be an app that you're going to be able to download, and it's not for the phones. It is not for the phones. It's for desktop. It's for laptop. It's for, tablets, it can run on tablets, I think, but not as an app. It's a program. It's an online program and suite. And let me tell you something. This is not just some, app program. I mean, this is like an amazing thing. And I'm going to talk about it. So it's going to be a membership based situation because it's online. You can't buy it and own it, but you can use it whenever you want. And it's going to be $5 a month to be a part of using the H.O.P.E Spirit Box Pro for desktop or laptop. If you hear bells in the background, it's the little kitten that we just got a few weeks ago. I just had to put down my other little cat that I've had for 16 years. I had Tigger and Toby. Tigger passed away in 2020 during the pandemic, and Toby I just had to put down. So hold on. What is this? Friendly reminder, please tap. Yep, let's see show. Yeah, there you go. Good. I don't know why that hit it. Hey, Phil's here. Look at Phil from Saving Ghosts. Two of the channels that I love very much are on right now, and that is Saving Ghosts. If you see him in the chat, Phil is doing a really great job. And Judy over at Electric Medium. I really love the two of them and what they're doing, and I'm just giving them a shout out. So Saving Ghosts and Electronic Medium, I think the world of them. So anyway, I had to put down my cat this week, and that was a tough one. And so you might hear bells, and I'm going to jump around, guys. I'm going to jump around. If you know me, I'm going to jump around and talk about whatever, you're going to see ADD in action right here. Okay. This is the psychic medium, ADD psychic medium. The H.O.P.E Spirit Box Pro. Okay. App updates are coming after the Pro is released, but I'm giving away some beta trials today. I'm going to let people try for free, about up to 10 people. I'm going to, notify and so when you submit to this, and if you want to enter the contest, if you're interested in the beta trials, just put, beta. I'm also giving away a ticket to my event in Savannah, February 10th through the 12th. So I'm having a live event for 3 days in Savannah, Georgia, February 10th through the 12th. And that's coming up. And that's where I take you on an investigation. I do a workshop and a presentation, and then I do a gallery group session. And so my tickets are about $300, and because it's a full weekend there. And so I'm giving away a ticket. So I'm going to comment you. Are these vids real? Yes. Everything I do is 100% real. I've been proving that for the last decade. I am not a channel. I've said this before. I have a channel, but I am not a channel. I do a lot of work in this field of afterlife research and spirit communication well outside of this channel. I'm doing box sessions for people, private box sessions weekly, readings, because I'm, a trained medium, psychic medium. So I am giving readings to people. I'm doing group sessions for people. I've written the book. I have the app. I'm doing live events. So there's a big world outside of YouTube. And so, but, everything that I'm doing is 100% real. And I love showing transparency. I love talking about my process. I have no problem with anything that anyone asks me, as long as you're respectful. If you're a skeptic, I get it. I can be a skeptic too. But I don't deal with the attacks or anything like that. But I will answer skeptic questions. So, that's all good. But yes, everything is real. What do you think of Gabby Petito case? Have you been watching? My next video today is not Lisa Marie Presley. I did say I would ask for her, and I'm going to ask for her. I think I'm going to ask for her, and I'm going to ask for her dad, Elvis. But I may do that tonight or tomorrow. But the next video that I'm posting tonight will be reaching out to Gabby. Every few months I like to check in with her, and the connection that I have with her is just unrivaled. I don't know how to describe it. It's just absolutely amazing. And, when I was asking for Shanquella Robinson, a few weeks ago or whatever that was, there was a response that came through that said that Gabby loves you and she wants to talk. So I started using the H.O.P.E Spirit Box Pro with her, and she did amazing. I call her the GOAT, the greatest of all time, because she is just absolutely astounding at what she's doing when she uses the equipment. And you could really see the progression of her soul from the original sessions that I did with her, with Gabby, and then to now. And it sounds like she's at peace. She's found the light. She's around. She's helping. She's talking about God. It's a really remarkable thing. So that's coming. I'm going to post that here in about an hour or so after this live. So that's coming, and then I'll probably I have some other videos that are non-celebrity related that are just as amazing and beautiful. And I know those don't get as many views and things, but that's okay. I mean, that's the work that I'm doing. I love trying to fill requests, but I also have, just amazing sessions with regular people that are looking to speak with their loved ones and stuff. So it's really awesome. Um, so the Hope Spirit Box Pro should be released by the first or the second. And like I said, it's a membership, $5 a month, and it's going to have two different boxes within it. You can review your sessions. You can slow the responses down. You can caption them. You can export clips to share with people with captions on them. You are going to be able to upload your own banks. So if you have a loved one's bank, like a loved one, I'm sorry, like a voicemail of a loved one that passed away. Hold on. When I pass this channel me, Josh, very strong on the other side. All right. I don't want messages to be hidden if they don't need to be. So I just want to check. You can upload your own bank. Let's say you want to speak to a loved one, right? It's forward speaking speech on a voicemail, let's say you have of a loved one. You can take that and upload that into the program because you get your own like suite. You get your own login, you get your own everything, and you'll be able to upload that voicemail and my program will take it and reverse it, slow it, and chop it up. So it's going to turn it into a gibberish bank for you. And you can reach out to you can ask for well-known people, you can do a number of different things. So it's going to have a radio box in it. It's going to have an internet radio box, a separate box. It's like a traditional spirit box. Now with that, you can get some false positives because there's going to be some forward speaking, like, radio stations, but it's still, it's an amazing, you're going to have multiple tools, and there's a community page where you can post your stuff, and we can, kind of have like a membership. I'm going to post some other things, like different things within the group. So it's really cool. It's really, really cool. It's going to have everything you need to do a session. You won't need anything else. All you need is your computer, and you can actually record your screen, record your session. You can upload a photo of the person you're trying to reach, and it will put it on the box for you as you are, you are doing. You do need to pay. This is a pro version, so it will be $5 a month. It will be $5 a month. So, I've been giving things away for free and trying to do as much as I can. But, this is a program that's really, been 2 years in the making. Me and my, really my best friend, Dennis, developer, we've been doing this, working night and day on this, and taking financial hits to do it. But I think it's going to revolutionize ITC. And you can see the sessions I'm doing, you can see that I'm using the thing that you guys are going to have to use. This is no longer where it's a proprietary box that only I can have and algorithms that only I can have. It's going to be for all of you to use. And I will guide you through using it. I work with people all the time. They message me and they say, I downloaded your app and I recorded this, and they send me a recording and I listen, and they, capture amazing responses. So I'm missing a lot of your questions because I'm running my mouth, but I really wanted to talk about a lot of this stuff, so I'm going to be, like I said, doing the giveaway. I have some smaller gifts I'm going to give away. I'm also going to give away a mini box session that I'm going to do for someone, about a 10-minute box session. And so anyone that, submits, I'm going to, if you want the session, write session in the submission or whatever, write beta if you want to try the beta. If you want a ticket to Savannah, write Georgia or something. I don't know. You can tell I'm real high tech here, right? Like this is the way I have to do it because I'm just trying to do it. Let's see. What do I have? Is there questions here? It'd be awesome for Electric Medium and Josh to get together and do a session. I would absolutely do that. Love Judy. Would definitely do that. Email won't send after sign up. Well, you're not going to get an email after it. I don't think. Right? I don't think you get an email after it. You just need to submit. And I think once it says that you've submitted, let me check and see if people are submitting. I can kind of check right now, I think. Let's see. Yeah, there's a bunch of people submitting. I see, not a ton yet. I see about 20 or so. So that's good. You guys are submitting. I see the submissions that's happening. So that's cool. Look at Caitlin giving me a little tip like that. You don't have to do that, Caitlin. That's really kind of you. Thank you. That's really, really appreciated. But you don't have to do that. Thank you. What made you interested in doing this to begin with? I started out, just kind of recording EVPs in the cemetery with Nikki. I mean, we were just testing things out and kind of seeing what was real. And I captured responses saying, "Help me." The light, few of them said, "Get out," but a lot of them said, "Help me." And I figured, I mean, that's if there's someone asking for help, even if they're in non-corporeal form, non-physical form, I still want to help. I hear that word, help, and I want to do that. And so, that kind of, and I asked God, I said, "Help me help them. If I'm supposed to do something, you know, let's do something." And I started getting guidance, and that's really what kind of led me. That's why Hope is helpers of paranormal entities. That's how it started. Just want to confirm that the HSB one will still be available to those that want it. The HSB one on the phone, Android, and iOS will be there for free always. As far as I'm concerned, I don't have any reason. There's no, I'm offering that. That's my free gift to everyone, that if they can't afford box sessions and group sessions and other things, even apps that they can't afford, they can always use the HSB one on the phones. So yes. And the orbs you would catch inside your car, I know the orbs, right? I started catching orbs inside the car. I was talking to XXX Tentacion. Then all of a sudden I started capturing them more at home, and they were leaving the white patch of my head. Remember, they were shooting out of my head. I'd never seen anything like that. That was crazy. Now I'm capturing them all the time. That's how I started. EVPs capture my phone. Right, Judy? That's right. Yeah, we'll have to link up and partner up. I'm going to do that with Phil too. We're going to talk. Phil and I are going to talk on his channel soon, so that's cool. Josh, I'm looking forward to your video of Gabby tonight. Yeah, it's really amazing. Like, I don't know what else to say about how well she uses it. And she's going to explain why she uses it this well in the video. It is remarkable. I've had some great connections with Spirit, Anthony Bourdain. Kobe Bryant. I mean, just so many amazing sessions where I've asked for well-known people, and you don't know if it's them. You don't know if it's them. There's no way for us to prove if it's them, right? But we do these methods. I believe in my intuitive ability. I connect with them intuitively, and then I ask for them, and then that's the results. What I'm showing you on the channel is exactly what I'm getting. I've seen all those. Really cool. If I want a private session, Josh, how do I send your request? It's hopeparanormal.com/booking, but you can get there hopeparanormal.com. Everything is there. Readings, half hours, hours, box sessions, all that's there. Like to reach out. Anyone that wants to, you can get Patreon. You can do. I even offer for nothing, pretty much, just to help you with the HSB one and help you connect for free. So hope you're well. You are gifted. Thank you, Dee. Thank you. Josh is the best. Takeoff was amazing. Thank you, Blanche. Awesome. Thank you. I'm so glad you guys are enjoying these sessions. I'm an empath too, and especially with animals. Really cool, Disa. It's them. I heard my brother's voice. Yeah, and that's the thing, is that so many people. Look at Steve-O, SNK Paranormal. He's another one that I love and I trust him, Steve-O Hopkins, but it's SNK Paranormal. So he's another smaller channel that I think the world of. What did you ask me? See, this is how bad I am with my ADD, man. It's like, poop, gone. A lot of people are messaging me saying, "Listen, I'm getting my loved one on your app. I'm using it. It's working. I'm getting direct responses. They're saying things to me that only I would know. I don't need you to hear them for me. I can hear them myself." And they're sending me the clips. I could make a whole video of just the clips of people that have sent me from the HSB one. That's how amazing. And I probably will. I'll probably make a video of just subscribers that have sent me video, audio clips of them using the app. So, yeah. Phil's addressing a question. Thank you, Phil. You're really cool for that. That's awesome. Verica is saying, "Joshua, I hope you're doing well. Anybody out there who is thinking of reaching out to Joshua, please do not be afraid." Oh, that's really kind. Yeah, we did some great work together, Verica. Very cool. Love you. Sending love to you. You're gifted. Thank you, Sabrina. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's hard for me to take. What happened? Please click the button to share. What's happening there? Yeah, there you go. That's good. Do you ever get any spirits that are menacing? That's really a great question. Kenneth is asking me that. Do I get any negative, negativity? Very rarely, very rarely. I think the most negative, most menacing, difficult situation that I've had to deal with was the former resident that used to live in this home. And I mean, that was a whole series, a playlist is on there. It's a whole playlist of just the videos of me dealing with that personality that was here. They didn't like me doing what I'm doing now with the sessions and everything. So that was really amazing. And that whole story, and I talk about that in my book, Finding Hope in the Afterlife. You guys should check out the book because it's an amazing experience to go through the book. And I talk about all the work and I cite references and I show videos. But yeah, I talk about that. So that was, you know, that was really crazy. Um, Very rarely do I get negative responses. And if I do, I kind of just ignore them because it's just not worth it. I know I'm more powerful. We are all more powerful than evil when we call on God. And if we believe in a higher power and we trust in our higher power, we can defeat and their fear is just not worth having. But that's hard, easier said than done, especially when you're in the midst of that, right? I mean, that's not, I mean, when I was dealing with that guy that was here, I mean, I was dealing with some real negative stuff, and so it's hard, it's hard. Oh my God, the responses I've been getting lately are so clear and wild. That's awesome. Yeah, you've had great luck with it, Caitlin. You've done well. Have you ever had anything bad happen to you while doing this? Like I just said, very rarely, and more so in the beginning because I really didn't understand as much. Now I do. So I know that I am powerful when because of him, because of Christ, because of God for me, my higher power connection. I am nothing, the Father doeth the works, and that's how I have to go about it. And I have to have faith, and faith is like a muscle. You have to exercise it. You really have to put it to the test sometimes, and you will be tested. We will be tested. And so it's not like I don't have fear ever. It's not like I'm not, I don't have bad days and negativity sometimes. I deal with all those things because I'm human, and I'm not enlightened. I'm not ascended yet or anything, So, but I mean, I'm on the path and I know that I can keep turning it over and trusting in my higher power to keep helping me. So that's how, but very few negative things have ever happened, more so in the beginning. Josh, finally here. Missed you. Oh, Lonnie. I love you, Lonnie. Good to see you. I'm missing so many questions here. I'm sorry, guys. I I try to, it's not like a live that I do for my patrons where I only have like 30 people on or whatever, and I get to talk to. I know there's a lot more coming on. We've got about 130 on right now. When we get negative spirits, I find the rosary helps. Absolutely, absolutely. Um, Josh, my father passed years to reach. No, it's not. No, no, no. You can reach out a couple days after. It is not too soon for you, especially. I mean, you're connected to them. You don't have to do any box stuff. You can just kind of talk to them. They'll hear you. Let's see. I got to watch those videos. Your old house, something in it. Yeah. Well, I'm still in the house, actually. I'm still in the same house. I hope you reread everyone's comments and requests for reaching out to certain ones who have passed. Well, I can't do that for people that, I mean, if you're requesting anyone that you're asking for, you need to either join Patreon or, you need to get a session or something. I can't, you know, but I mean, and as far as like well-known people you're requesting, well, I'm going to do the best I can. I'm trying to fill those requests, but let's see. Oh, demand with he names starting with an F. Yes, right, right, Bianca, right. Okay, let's see. Josh, is there life after death? Is there another planet we go to in spirit form? I would say so. I mean, it's funny. Paramahansa Yogananda, who is my guru, his guru, Swami Sri Yukteswar, he talked about when he ascended, he talked about a planet called Hiranyaloka that was like a spiritual ascended planet that like enlightened people go to, kind of like a heavenly planet. And it's interesting, when I first started meditating, practicing Kriya Yoga, which is like an advanced form of meditation and yoga. And one of the first things, one of the exercises you do is that you like, you kind of like close your eyes, you close your ears, and you really kind of, you turn your eyes up and you focus and through the third eye. And this vision appeared to me. This door opened up, this archway, and then this like green carpet kind of extended, and you can see there was a very real place on the other side of that. And then the thing rolled back, And it was kind of a feeling of like, that's where it's going to be, but you're not going there yet. So I mean, that was very interesting. And I thought that maybe because I was practicing the meditation of the gurus and the saints, that maybe Swami Sri Yaksawar was showing me that, or my guru was. So yeah. Do I buy your book through your website? No, I don't sell it through my website. I should, but it's through Amazon is the best way. I think it's really cheap on Amazon through the publisher and stuff. So that's the best way to do it. I had some amazing luck talking to your mom, or talking to my mom and even my dad. Oh, using the app. Very good. Very good. When is the phone app updated? I'll update that, Justin, after the Pro comes out. Let's see. All right, let's see. Anything else that I want to try to hit as many questions as I can. Do you get info from spirits concerning future events, and does it concern answers? I don't get too many things about the future events. I'm not too concerned about the future of the world in the sense of like doomsday and what's going to happen in 9 years, the world's going to end and all this stuff. It may be that that happens, but I don't worry about that. I trust in God, and I think that that's what we're supposed to do. It doesn't mean we're not supposed to do things to try to better the future and try to, improve. But I don't think that we need to know if a nuclear bomb is going to drop on us. There'd be nothing we can do about that anyway, unless there is something we can do. Then great, and maybe we can change it. But I don't get that stuff, and I don't ask about it. Going to try to reach out to you. Cool, you're awesome. Thanks, Rad. I want to thank you, Josh, because I was a Patreon member at the lowest level you had. I was in the last group session you did, and you were able to reach my mom. Everything she said to you was spot on. That's awesome, Lori. Thank you. Very grateful that you were supporting. I'm your guru, Yanni. You're funny. No, I'm not there. Thank you though. Thank you for saying that. There's these messages that come through are so awesome through these group sessions and through these readings. It's just amazing. All right, let's see. What else? Josh, your MailChimp does send an immediate auto-generated confirmation request via email that needs the receiver to respond to. Oh, thank you for telling me that. See, there's things I don't know, and I have to know, and the only way I know is just by doing them. So, okay, so you're supposed to get an email and respond to that. All right. Well, please respond to that, I guess, because then I'm going to see those submissions. Submit to the giveaway. I'm giving away small things. I'm giving away some big things. I'm going to give away a small mini box session. Normally they're about 20 minutes long. I'm going to give one away that's 10 minutes long. I'll send you a meditation for you to do so you're prepared, and a Zoom link, and then we'll do a brief session. I'll review the video, and then I'll send you the link. I'm giving away a ticket to Savannah, Georgia, my event in February 10th through the 12th. If anyone in the Savannah area, Georgia area that wants to drive, I can't pay for the hotel, but I can give you the ticket for all 3 mini events within the weekend. I'm giving away beta trials, 5-day beta trials for the H.O.P.E Spirit Box Pro, which in my opinion is the best ITC tool that I've ever used. And I'm not saying that because it's mine. I'm saying that because I'm using it. I'm putting it to the test, and it's working. It's working exceptionally well. Someone just gave me money. You don't have to tip me, guys. I love you. Mav, I always say your name wrong, but you are awesome. Your comments are always there. You're always got great comments, and I really thank you. Let's see. And the movie you made was excellent as well. Oh, Brandy, thank you. You've seen my movie. I have a couple films that I wrote and directed and got full distribution. Not for Human Consumption is kind of my story before. I talk about it in the book, but it's my story before the paranormal. So Not for Human Consumption. It's available anywhere that you can just speak into your remote or whatever. It's online. Not for Human Consumption. And then a horror film I made, which was because the film distributor wanted a horror film. And so they said, hey, can you do a horror film for us? And I said, yeah, I've never done one, but I've made short films and regular feature films. So I'm going to do that. And that's called The Devil's Tree, Rooted Evil. And you can get that on Amazon. And that's really a good film. Like, I'm really proud of it. I mean, it's not something I would do today because I've kind of evolved on from that. But it's really a cool film. I think it is. It's a fun film. So not for human consumption and the devil's tree rooted evil. So thank you for saying that. I see a flash of light for years. Okay, so you're seeing lights. Very cool. Josh, is it true that the tunnel of light is a reincarnation? No, it's not. That's not true. You're going to get reincarnated whether you like it or not if you haven't learned your lessons, if you haven't dealt with what it is, if you leave here with still unfulfilled desires. That's why I say, I had a desire to be a filmmaker and I did it. I mean, I still will make film. I wrote a script that won one top finalist in a script contest, and it's being shopped right now. And so I had a desire to be to be an entrepreneur. I have desires, for certain things, but it's important that we deal with those desires now, here. Don't die with unfulfilled desires, because you're going to have to come back and fulfill those. Unless you want to come back. Now, I don't want to come back here unless I'm coming back on my own accord, to help, because I want to help. I want to be of service to the Lord, right? But yeah, so that's not true. And there's a lot of misconception. I mean, the light is not a trap. Staying in darkness is a trap, So let's see. The book is great. I highly praise your chart on page 173. Okay, very cool. I don't know what we're talking about, but I'd have to look at it. Do you believe in past life? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. My guru talks about it, and we hear things about it. I hear, the rumblings of it on the other side. So yeah, I totally believe in it. Jay I just used your app yesterday and got someone spoke back to me, and you just tipped me 10. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. Really. I really appreciate it. Hey, brother, I have to go. Be well. Thank you, Phil. Phil, Saving Ghosts, popping in and helping out, and I appreciate you. Let's see. Thank you, brother. And we'll talk soon, man. Let's see. How do I enter the giveaway? Bam, right here. Hope Paranormal, enter giveaway. HopeParanormal.com, submit to the mailing list. Hope you released the movie you wanted. Ray and no, I know that's the one I was talking about. It's the script I wrote. It's a mob film. It's really a great film. I co-wrote with Michael Rispoli, who him and I became great friends because he was in my first film, and he was in The Sopranos, The Rum Diaries with Johnny Depp. I mean, The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3, great actor. And I wrote a part for Ray Liotta, and I'm going to have to rewrite that part for someone else. But I told Ray that when I reached out to him, and we had a really great session when I asked for him. Let's see. What do you think it means if you constantly dream about the deceased? And also, what do you think about dreaming that you have gone to the light yourself? Well, if you dream that you're going to light, you might be visiting. I mean, we travel in our sleep. We travel. Our soul travels, kind of like an astral travel. And so, if you're constantly thinking of loved ones in your dreams, and they're visiting you, so that's what that means. I see spots and shadows out of the corner of my eye. Well, yeah, there's, we all are intuitive. We all have an ability. Let's see. I'm just trying to read through. I'm probably getting reincarnated because I don't think I have any desires, but I probably do. We'll work on it, and focus with God about it. Say, pray and say, I don't know if I have anything within me, but cleanse me, clean my karma. Let me release my karma now in this life and deal with those traumas and things from past lives, so I don't have to keep going on that. And you know what, the thing that does that the best is Kriya Yoga. You're becoming an initiate to Kriya Yoga. Let me see. I'm telling you guys, there's 2 books that I recommend you reading. These 2 books. I recommend you read this one first, and then read this one. I'm plugging mine too. But really, this is the book that is the most important. Autobiography of a Yogi. He is my guru, and he's no longer living, but he's very active on the other side. He's come through the box. He's talked many times, and he's just a beautiful man, a beautiful soul. And his work, his writings, that this was written, I think in like the 50s. He his work, his writings validate the findings in the boxes, and what I'm in the video. So he's got the answers, and he believed in Jesus, and he talks about him, and but he didn't have any one religion. He was about the science of communicating with God, and that's amazing. I'm probably getting okay. You already read that. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, yeah. So Deb Diamond's asking, before using the app, is there, and talk to the spirit, should I do a protection prayer? Protection prayer is great. I wouldn't do this work if I didn't have a connection with my higher power. People ask me, well, how do I get into this? I say, start praying to your higher power. And if you don't know who that is yet, that's okay. But just start, trying to reach out to the source of creation. And that will start to take shape for you. Even if it's a God of your misunderstanding, that's okay. That's okay. But I have I have a link to a grounding meditation. It takes like 10 minutes to ground yourself, to envision a grounding cord going the ground. You dump negative energy down that cord. You call in earth energy into your body, and you envision it filling your body. And you call down the light to fill your body from the heavens. And this really works. This visualization really works. So yeah, that's what I recommend. Yes, we do need to keep coming back, D, until we've learned our lessons. That's why you work on this now. And when you practice Kriya Yoga, or a form of it, and it really should be through the Self-Realization Fellowship in Encinita, California, that you really are burning up your karma. You are destroying it, which is what you want. You want to dissolve it. And so doing Kriya Yoga, doing forms of meditation, Bhakti Yoga, these are all ways of getting to the source. If we're not meditating, then we're missing. It's like we're not brushing our teeth, we're not eating, we're not doing something very important that we should be doing. Josh, I added you on Facebook. Okay, Justin. Yes, I've seen a lot of your messages. It's hard to get through, man. I do the best I can in responding, but it's just very difficult. Not everyone is reincarnated. It's actually more rare than we think. God makes it special for an individual to be reincarnated. Children can remember. Yeah, I don't know if I believe in that, Kelly. I believe everyone has been reincarnated. I believe they reincarnate many, many times, and that there is a point when you don't reincarnate anymore. That's what I believe. And I believe that before he talked about it, and he talks about that, and he shares that. And a lot of cultures believe that it's, we are to keep coming back here. So I don't think it's as rare. So respectfully, I don't fully agree with that statement, but that's okay. That's how we can talk about this stuff. That's what I love. Are you able to tell people things about themselves, such as their health? Yes, I do readings. I say I'm not a doctor, so you can't take what I'm saying as, I don't give health readings. No, I will. If I get something, I will share it with you. And my readings are not just mediumship readings, they're psychic readings where I can connect to you and I get stuff on you. So that's cool. All right, let's see. Do. I'm getting lost in these comments. Let's see. I hope I'm not missing too much. So we can't choose whether or not to be reincarnated. I mean, you can, but by being active now and working on the stuff now. It's not just, I mean, and there's a time, a period that they say that you will, maybe 500 human years, which is not the same relevant, relative time, that you might be in between reincarnations. It might be a lot less than that. Like, I mean, we've heard of reincarnation, kids coming back that someone died in 9/11. So that's been less than what, 20 years or so. So, I mean, yeah, sure. New to your channel. Love your videos. Thank you, Marilyn. Welcome. Welcome. Josh, do you think seeing double numbers? Yes, it's important. I see 1111, I see 111, I see 333, 222. Those are very important numbers. Pay attention to what's going on or what you're feeling when you feel those. Josh, how long does it take for a loved one to reach out after death? Depends on them. Dementia does not matter. I've done many sessions on people with dementia, and they have confirmed very clearly I am perfectly restored after a dementia death, or I'm having Alzheimer's or dementia. So we are restored. Let's see. I create myself like a tree. Yep, that's cool, lady Pamela. That's very good as far as grounding goes. Let's see. Let's see. Do you personally have a time of day is more conducive for a good connection? I do my box sessions around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And it's the afternoon for me. And then I do my sessions at night a lot of times. When I ask for Gabby, like I asked for, I mostly do them at night, but she's complained about it being too late when I've asked, because I think some spirits rest. I mean, they actually still kind of go to bed, and like there's some real physical aspects of the other side that they talk about that really makes you wonder. It's really interesting. Let's see. Thank God for your app. I lost my husband 2020 and it was tragic, and I had no answers till I found your app. Thank you. Wow, Jenny. Well, I'm grateful for that, and I'm sorry for your physical loss. I keep finding dies is a loved one trying to message me. Possibly, yeah, Delchina, yeah. I mean, yeah, especially if you're into this stuff, you're going to have loved ones on the other side trying to reach you. So I have the same name. Sure. Okay, you're okay. Hold on. How do you go back and figure out what the spirits are saying on the box? That's been a long time understanding process. Again, I worked with Dr. Ed Primo, who is a forensic audio expert. And he does like transcribing of surveillance for the FBI, and goes to court and testifies as an expert. And he talks about the process of reviewing, audio recordings, no longer than 2 hours, because then the hairs in your ears start to get tired and lay down. You need fresh ears. You need to be objective. You need to learn how the cadence and the inflection of how people speak, and the way people speak. So there's a lot that I've learned over the years, and a lot of it is intuitive too. That's why I say, and I'm going to show you something. I'm just going to show you something. When we open this app, okay, this is important for anyone that did not know this. This is really important when it comes to working this app. Some of you are going, I'm hearing nothing but gibberish. I'm getting nothing. Well, sure, it takes time, takes focus. Not everyone's going to get something, right? But when you turn this thing on and you choose a bank, let's say you want to talk to your grandfather, okay, older male. Okay, sorry. I thought I saw something. Older male. So we're going to choose a bank that has, again, no words in it. Okay, so I'm going to choose older male 2. Let's just say, okay. And again, this has no words in it, just gibberish, right? And so I would hit record when I'm ready and hit allow. And then you say your question. Hey, Grandpa, are you here with me? When you open this gate, only open it this much for that long. That's the amount of sound you want coming out. Anything longer than that is going to be too much sound, and it's going to be hard. Even if they do use it, you probably won't make it out. But you got to tell them, don't say too much, 2 or 3 words if you can, loved one, please. But when you open this gate, if you're opening this thing for too long, you're not going to hear a bunch of stuff. So it's just, I'm not focusing, and we're probably not getting anything right now. Sometimes I like to do this. But you hear the amount of sound that's coming out, that's what you want. That's what you want. Okay. And you can always go back and listen to the recordings, because that's what it's meant to be, meant to do. Let's see. Is there a. Okay. I don't think that you meant to type that, Mick, but I'm going to leave that comment left, because I don't know. I think it mistyped for you. It's important to give the spirits a source to drain. They need power and energy. It's hard for them. I always charge an old cell phone. Yeah, but they're using our light, or they're using their light. We want to call on the light, and that's important. But yeah, you want to have your device, your cell charged. Kelly is right. Kelly's right. What's the name of the app called on Apple phones? It's Hope Spirit Box HSB1. Hope Spirit Box. Let's see. Where do you think these spirits are at? In another dimension? Yes. There's the other dimension just right outside of this world right here. So there's spirits that are still living amongst us, and there's then higher planes of consciousness. So absolutely. I struggle to understand it. I totally get it, Princess Mariposa. I totally get that, but that's why we only want a little bit of sound coming out. You're probably letting too much sound come out. Let's see. Can loved ones that have passed show themselves in animal form? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know that. I'm not going to act like I know that. App is HSB1, but trying and hope paranormal pulls it up sometimes too. Okay, yeah. What is your app called? Hope Spirit Box Pro or Hope Spirit Box app? Hope Spirit Box, just Hope Spirit Box on iOS and Android for free. Hope Spirit Box. I got something right away yesterday. I was blown away. See? Thank you, Jay. Am I saying your name right? Is it Jay? I don't know. Your app helps me to heal from losing my mom, especially when I need her most and I feel her strongly. You know what's amazing? I'm really glad, Crystal. That's awesome because what's amazing is that what I've been doing lately is as I've been giving readings, right? I do a reading and I connect. And the way I do a reading is very kind of simple. You don't tell me anything. I don't want to know anything about anything prior to the reading. So I'm going to send you the instructions. You get a meditation link. You do your meditation, and then I call you on the phone or Zoom, mostly the phone. And then I say, okay, when I'm ready, I'm going to cue you, and you give me your loved one's name right now. You're going to say it, 3 times, and I'm just for 10 minutes straight. I don't want to hear anything from you. I don't want to hear yes or no, no feedback. I'm just going to give you what I'm getting. And, it could be 100% right. It could be half right. Most of the time, it's about 85, 90% right. Sometimes I'm off with things, right? That's normal. But that way, you don't have any questions after that 10 minutes. You can ask me questions after that, but I'm saying you don't have any question whether or not you're feeding me anything or I don't want to know anything. So that's the way to do it. And if someone's not doing it that way, got to question that a little bit. All right. Thank you. I just wanted to say thank you again. All this was amazing. He gave me hope, and I don't take it lightly. But when I'm lost, I can get answers from people. Yeah, absolutely. I'm really grateful. Do you think one day spirit boxes will be like an iPhone for the living? I mean, we're kind of at that point now where you can use the app like that, and it's getting better. The pro version that's for the computer, this is going to be like nothing I've ever seen. I don't care. There's nothing out there like this. There's just nothing out there like this. And I don't know when there will be. Will it be copied? I don't know. It will be a kind of a patent protect. But, I mean, this is going to be something that is, if when used properly and responsibly the right way, it will be very effective. Like you're seeing in my videos every time. Let's see. Do you believe in ghosts or spirits that get stuck here? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. A good friend of mine just told me about someone that I'm not going to go into that story right now, but yes, I do believe in it. And I get those kinds of stuck spirits mentioning that they're looking for the light. Just found you where we're live. Hope I didn't miss too much. No, Eileen. I mean, we've been on for about 48 minutes, but you can always go back and watch. I'm going to be posting a video here in the next hour or so where I'm reaching out to Gabby Petito. Just amazing. Just amazing. I don't know how else to say it. It's really what you hear in this video. And when you hear her using this, it is mind blowing. And her answers are just very powerful. All right, let's see. Do you pray and meditate before using the app and cleanse? I don't really cleanse. I mean, I say my prayers before and after for sure. And I meditate every day. I have a hard time with meditation. Is there any other way to help? Nah, you gotta have to work through that. If you can try to, I mean, even with a tough, attention span and things, you just got a little bit each day, make progress, not perfection. What do you mean you can't find it? Hope Spirit Box on Google Play Store. Yeah. Tune Kid. Yeah. HSB1 Hope Spirit Box. It definitely is in the Google Play Store. It's definitely there. I do not have really, I mean, the paranormal activity, I don't get like things moving around. I don't get hauntings and shadows. That's not like what I'm doing anymore. I don't get those kinds of things. So I don't know. I get a lot of balls of light with orbs that are the souls coming in and out, so you can see that for sure. Let's see. Josh, lots of love from the Netherlands. Very cool. Thank you. How much are you charging? I want to talk to my mom. Check out the website, hopeparanormal.com. Go look at all the different things I'm offering. I offer group sessions, private sessions. I offer free things just to try to help you with the app. Ever try to reach out to Carrie Fisher? No, I love Carrie and Debbie, and they both died within hours. Debbie died after Carrie, just like within hours, because she was heartbroken. Yeah, Judy, I get orbs. I love it. Isn't it amazing? Why don't you should set up a little Yee home camera, Google Home Cam. I bet you would get some really cool things. Do you get anything about aliens or guides? I get alien stuff. I've gotten some stuff on aliens. Yeah, they're talking about spaceships, spirits on spaceships, and all kinds of things. Got a picture of an alien once that was, I think, you're really cool. A demon might come through. Then what are you going to do? Wouldn't use it for that reason. See, and that's fear, and that's fear, and that's fine. If you have that fear that some demon's going to come in and take you, and then I wouldn't do it. That's not going to happen. But you could have a negative person that's trying to come through and really trying to, but that's why we have protection. That's why we do grounding. That's why we have a higher power. And if you don't have a faith in a higher power, or you have, kind of I don't want to say you have a weak faith, but if you have that kind of belief, then yeah, probably this is not for you. Have you reached out to Lisa Marie yet? No, I have not. I will be. I want to ask for her. I do. I did put that out there that I'm going to ask for her. Wanted to give it a few days. Definitely wanted to give it a few days. I know the guy that keeps posting right after, and I don't think that's the right thing to do. But at the same time, I do post these sessions with well-known people, and I do reach out to them shortly after they pass. I try to give it the space and the time, and I try to. But I want people to see it, so I want people to, they're requesting it, so I want to try to fill the request. I mean, you know, everything I do is real. I do it with love and respect, and if you watch the videos, um, you know, you will know that. Let's see. Hello, Josh. Sorry, notified on YouTube. Got sidetracked. We have to go back to the top later. Yeah, that's fine, Steve. I really appreciate you, Steve, because you're always leaving some great comments, man. And I really thank you. The Ring of Fear. Yes, that's from the. I got something really crazy about this the other day. There's an interview I'm going to post. I haven't gotten to it yet, but I do a lot of interviews, on different channels and podcasts and stuff. And it's been really cool. And so, like, this is the life piece, right? This is the life piece. I'm going to send out some gifts to you guys. I'm going to do some, the giveaways. When this is done, I can't announce the winners on the live. I have to put everything into the random so that it chooses. I'm going to be giving away some life pieces. Like I have a few of these I want to give away with the design and a little thing on the back, and I'm going to send some personalized things to some of the winners. So I've got those. But I was on an interview and I was talking about, like cymatics and acoustics and frequencies. And I was talking about my life piece. And this guy goes, there's this machine, this building in the desert that looks just like that. And he goes, and I was looking it up, and so there's something about it. It's like there's more about this design that keeps coming out. And this is a very important design. And it showed in many different places. It came to me intuitively with the medium I was working with. So it's really a special thing. But I'm jumping around, and if you haven't heard me talk about that, then you're like, what the heck is he talking about? What is that thing? But it's called the life piece, and it's in my book. And I'm going to probably make a post about what I found out about it. Have I read the Gita? I've read parts of the Gita, and that's what he talks about a lot. The Gita, the Bhagavad Gita, in Krishna. And so it's there's a lot of verses in there that are corresponding to the lost books, like found in the Dead Sea Scroll, the scriptures of St. Thomas. Okay, let's see. I still have your life piece in my handbag, and it keeps coming up at the weirdest times. So yeah, see. It came in the cloud formations. That is correct, Steve. That is correct. The life piece showed itself in an image that had Christ in it, and And I found out that after I published my book, that if you laid the shroud of Turin over this face, it matches up perfectly. But if you look right here, there's a circle with a circle inside of it, and these lines that come out of it, and it's the life piece design that showed up in the clouds. I mean, that's really remarkable. I mean, this is a bad picture of it, but you know, you can see that the life piece has been shown to me now a number of different times. All right, let's see. Just caught this. I hear the kitten behind me. It is fascinating. It really is. Look at Leslie. Look at Leslie's in here. I still also have my life piece with me in my bag every day. Leslie Pigeon, thank you. All right. So we're getting close to the end of this. I know there's some football on. Blow that up big. I know, right? Um, I will try. Make sure you've submitted to the giveaway. I'm going to post the winners on the community page on YouTube. So I'll list that, and I'll contact you individually. So there's going to be plenty of winners because I'm giving out some of those life pieces. I'm going to send some out to people. I'm going to give away a ticket to anyone that wants to go to my Savannah that couldn't. I mean, if you want, you can come to the Savannah event. I'm going to give away at least up to 2 tickets, one now and then one on Facebook. And then I'm giving away beta trials to the Hope Spirit Box Pro, which will be coming out by the 1st or the 2nd. So that's happening. This is a good question. Where do you think bad people like Ted Bundy end? You know, there's that other guy that's reached out to those serial killers. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't invite that kind of evil into your home, and it definitely has a consequence. And I don't care what the person says that, oh, they're perfectly fine and they're not affected and they don't have any fear. It does affect you. If you're inviting negativity and evil into your home, then you will feel it. But that's not happening just by turning on your box and focusing on a loved one. But those responses that came in those sessions that guy did, they sound really accurate. They sound like that's something that they would be saying. And a lot of them are in darkness. A lot of them are trying to evade judgment or think that there's going to be judgment. And it's not God's judgment that's going to get them. It's their own that they're going to have to deal with. It's the karma. If you go out and kill people, you can get to the other side and kind of hide out for a while. You can't hide from eternity. You're not necessarily going to get ripped right into hell right away. And I know that's a religious belief, very dogmatic. I do believe there's a devil. I've heard that chatter many times, but I don't believe that it's just you're in the fire of hell and you're burning for eternity. You are going to have to feel the pain that you caused, and you are going to have to deal with it. That's why Jesus says, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. Doesn't mean that if you kill with a sword in this life, you're going to die by a sword in this life. But he's saying you will feel that energy. You will have to deal with that. And it's not God's judgment. God's not, with the hammer and the gavel. We are our own judges and juries, and we are creating our own reality right now. We're creating our own afterlife right now, in a sense, by what we are doing and how we're living our lives. I lived a very terrible life before. I mean, I was a drug addict. I shot a dope dealer 6 times, and I went to prison for 2.5 years. I tried robbing another dope dealer during a hurricane, and I've done some really, tough things in my addiction. So I had to deal with some severe punishment just within this life. And I was leveled pretty hard. I was leveled pretty hard, but I was also spared a lot of pain too. And I worked through it. And now I have a chance to give back. I have a chance to work through and give back. And every day I'm turning my life and will over to the care of God as I understand him. That's what we can do. And that's what we need to do. Awani, if you're lost, you can be found. You can be found right now, turning it over to God, to your understanding of God. Doesn't have to do with religion. Forget religion, guys. If you don't, if you found religion and it's working for you, the fellowship of that, great. But don't worry about it. Okay. Jesus talks about, lift a stone, I am there. Break. Break a twig, I am there. Lift a stone, I am underneath it. And he's saying, I'm everywhere and in everything. You don't need a priest, you know. Let's see. Will you do an event here in Canada? I'd love to. I was in on the west coast of Canada before, Vancouver and stuff. But you know, it costs money to do these events and then travel. So you've given so much back. Thank you, Steve. I'm still working at it, you know. Thank you, Valerie, for your wonderful comment. Thank you. I believe the exact same thing. What you do on earth shall be done to you. Only, yeah, right. I take, okay. All right. So Jesus is not a religion. Amen to that. There you go, Dulcina. There you go. I think the creator is quite forgiving. I believe the lines illness causes people to do he talks about it. Anything that we feel is an illness is something that we've created in our own karma from either a previous life or the karma that we've dealt with here, with smoking, eating, or whatever it is. So even if we lived healthy but we're getting sick, that's still coming back from a previous life. That's hard to understand when you're in it, but I do believe that the karma system is flawless. It's not pretty. It doesn't look good right here, right now sometimes, but guess what? Nothing escapes it. So, you know, all right. Chattanooga, an event. I want to do events all over. Canton, Ohio. That's where Nikki's from. That's so cool. Canton, yeah. Nikki's from Hall of Fame, football Hall of Fame area there, Canton. I visited, we visited her family there at one point when I was at the Bel Air house, coming from the Bel Air house. Thumbs up. Forgot. Okay, yeah, thumbs up. That's cool. Yeah. Forget that's thank you for that. That's right. That's right. And I'm not knocking anyone's religion. If they have a religion, then great. I'm not knocking it. There's truth in all religions. But just like this man says, he's like he doesn't care about religion. He cares about the science of communicating with God, and that's what it's about. All right. What else? Josh, you ever going to come to Las Vegas for an event? I'd love to. I used to come to Las Vegas when I was in another business doing trade shows and things, you know? All right. So what else is going on? Yeah. So we got a video coming with Gabby after this in the next couple hours. I know football is on. My Giants play tonight. I know they're probably going to get killed by the Eagles, but I'm praying, hoping for a big blue win. We'll see. But anyway, I'm going to post that session with Gabby soon. And then I'm going to be asking for Lisa Marie probably and Elvis, her dad. I want to come to Texas. I got some people in Texas. They're not exes, but I want to go to Texas. Sorry. I'm always Christian. I love God and Jesus, my friend or my friends in heaven, Gabby Petito. I miss her. Yeah, yeah. Who cares about football? I hear you. I know. It's such a worldly thing, you know, right? It doesn't really matter. But I love my Yankees and I love my Giants still. The character that's Josh still, subscribes to some worldly things sometimes. But okay, all right. Are you coming to New York? I want to come to New York. I'm from the tri-state area, you know. Do you ever ask why so many actor musicians are being taken? I think everyone's being taken at different times. I think we just notice more of those people because they're famous, you know. Good to see you, Josh, and all. Yes, absolutely, Judy. Thank you for being here. We don't get to talk enough, so just want to let you know. Soon we should link up. All right. What else? That's it. This was fun, right? We had fun. Do you do home cleansings? I used to, not anymore. Um, Gabby lived 15 minutes from you, huh? Really? Wait till you hear this session. Wait till you hear what she says. She is very, very special. And she hears me now. I know she hears me right now saying that. All the guides they are doing such amazing work. The Hope Spirit team on the other side is amazing. They are amazing. And I couldn't be doing any of this without them. So it's really, really important that I say that. And I give all credit to Jesus Christ publicly and anytime, anywhere. He is making this happen. He's doing this. All right. Am I missing anything? I don't think so. Make sure you submit. Get in there. Get in on this giveaway. I want to send out a bunch of things. I want to give some things away. All right. And you can rewatch this, and that's it. Yeah, cleansing homes. I mean, it's hard for me to do. So I mean, I don't do those anymore. It's tough, you know. But yeah. So all right. Love you guys. Love you all. Look for the video in a little bit. And I'm going to be doing more of these lives, maybe like once a month, I think is a good thing to try to do. I know you guys say I talk too much sometimes. So um, trying to kind of space it out. All right. Love you. All right.